Johnson is going to try and run it. And brought down at the 9 and long. They've got to get to the 4. Johnson downfield, complete to Edwards. Blitz off the edge. Johnson eludes the rush. Falls. Jimmy Horn back deep. He'll watch it go out of the back of the end zone. It'll be 1st and 10 for Shedeur Sanders. Had a chance to do some self-evaluation. And the Buffaloes continue to look committed to establishing a run. Big fish tonight and a ranked opponent. Sanders picks up a good block and gets down. It's 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground. And Hayden runs 6-yard gain on the previous play. 3rd down. They roll up their sleeves, trying to get it on the ground, but end over end punt. Oh, what a job. It's going to be down inside. They're
going to get a bye in the college football playoff.
Avery Johnson hands it off to Giddens. What a move. Oh, he's on the loose. And brought down at a play clock at 5. Johnson into the boundary. Man, he threw a rope. Complete.
Hit. Welcome back, Shiloh, after missing the last few games.
They keep it on the ground. Dylan Edwards trying to spin off. Dylan Edwards, starting tailback for Kansas State, played here for Colorado a season ago. 2nd and 8. Johnson to the wide side of the field, incomplete for Brown. Sacked back at the 37. Scoop and score a couple of weeks ago as well at UCF. And an 8-yard loss.
Great, well-executed blitz by Colorado.
That's Wester. Calls for the fair catch at the 6.
That was not a typo.
Averages 127 plays a game out of the backfield. Complete out to the 17-yard line. 1st down and 10. Sanders to the wide side of the field. That's Hunter. And they bottle him up and about steps up into the pocket. Finds his man, caught, and hit immediately at the 48-yard line. That and 3 receivers to the bottom of your screen for Shedeur Sanders. Got a spy on him, and the spy drags, reaching into that right shoulder area. But he's back in the ball game. Sanders is going to be sacked back at the 30. A line drive comes to Dylan Edwards, who's returned a punt for a touchdown already this. Discretion instead of valor that time. Good decision. Here's Giddens. DJ Giddens has had a lot of success, doing a nice job with the reins of the offense. Giddens again breaks another one. Carries defender.
Media, and I found out I was trending because of another guy that has my same name, Avery Johnson, the Kansas State quarterback. In next year's NFL draft, a year from now, Avery Johnson is going to be my favorite for the Heisman. But I have vision of the court or football field. You know, a panoramic vision.
One of the greatest point guards ever to do it. On the handoff, Giddens miraculously stayed on his feet. Giddens again. Tackled right.
From a time standpoint for Colorado getting the ball back, they're able to punch this in.
Out of Wichita, Kansas. Hands it off, and Edwards completes what he started. State with a 7-point lead, under 2 minutes to go in the opening half.
Had a chance to sit and learn behind Will Howard last year. Got a ton of playing time as the season went on.
1:52 to go in the first half. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Buffaloes.
Motion from play caller.
Shedeur Sanders to pass. Has a clean pocket underneath. Comes to his transfer from Vandy. Shepard. And they're going to move a little bit early. That's going to be a flag against the Buffaloes. Keep in mind, again, not on the field on this down. Shedeur Sanders pulls wide open at the 35. Caught by another one of those lethal threat at his best in 2-minute drills, Roddy. Eludes the rush and then sacked. Back
in it to us that they thought somebody on that defensive line had a big chance. They didn't know who. And in the first half, it's been Brendan Mott.
Yeah, we'll get a remix on that one. Shedeur gets it out this time. Underneath to Miller again. And Miller 3rd and 19. They have to get to the 24-yard line for the first down. Sanders gets it out. Did not cross the line of scrimmage. There was a receiver.
They could say no runoff, and then they also have the option for what to do with the game clock starting it or not.
Well, they're going to take a 14-7. The home team trail by 7 at the break. The Wildcats will have the football to start the third quarter. DJ Giddens, he already has 127 yards of rushing for the Wildcats. That's the from the 2-yard line. Rice.
15 snaps of the second quarter. He's in the locker room. Officials tell me he is questionable. So no Travis Hunter right now, Mark.
Wow.
He would double the receptions of anybody else on this team.
Johnson behind his receiver over the middle. Jace Brown didn't really have the fastest player on the field on any given Saturday.
And he might need to be on this third down.
Yeah. They fake the jet sweep, and there's the speed and elusiveness. And he's going to be close. So there is the speed that we were talking about just a moment ago. And Johnson able to snaps. They're going to have to manage him very, very judiciously on the 1-yard gain there by Jaden Jackson. Writhing a little bit of pain. And Travis Hunter putting his gloves on for his own power. Avery Johnson taking a shot, has a man. That's their second leading receiver.
Were Ewers.
And there's a look at Taquan Roberson. Backup quarterback. So it's going to be 1st and 10. Sends a man in motion. They're going to keep it on the ground. Giddens with a nice spin move. Picks up about 8. He did not take a hit there. He threw the ball and then locked up. 2nd and 2. NCO sets on the left side. They're going to keep it on the ground. Giddens picks up the first down. Brought down by, looking at a 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground. This is Dylan Edwards. And Edwards play. Let's not go too far away. Pass underneath. Shot down immediately was
2 touchdowns, but I mean, Kansas State's already eaten up almost 5 minutes of the clock here in the third quarter.
Caught for the first down and then some. Brown down to the 11-yard line. First
career. Something that might be the rust.
And they're going to blow this play dead. We're going to have 24 to go in the third quarter. This is the opening drive of the period for Kansas State. They have been metronomic. Incomplete, intended for Spivey on the slant. Quentin pointed out, has played a lot of important football in his time at DePaul and at UConn. On 2nd and 15, Giddens breaks it into the boundary. Shiloh Sanders with a Roberson hands it off to Giddens. The DJ spinning within the shadow of the
and a half.
But that guy right there, DJ Giddens, has done an incredible job running the football tonight. Already opens up a lot for their offense. When you look at his ability to run the ball, it gives Avery Johnson a lot more options. They're 1 of 1 on 4th down conversions tonight. Giddens. 1st and goal coming up. Giddens. Nothing doing. That defense intransigent. 97. Really the spirit of that defensive front.
If you're Kansas State, I don't know why you...
Brown breaks the plane or not. Touchdown.
Across the plane, touchdown plays over. Once it hits the ground, it pops loose, but that doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Guys have great chemistry between them. That's his 2nd touchdown of the season, the 5th of his career this season. And they'll take it 1st and 10, yeah.
Injuries on both sides. It's going to be about attrition after a while.
So let me... Shedeur gets it out quickly. Complete. What a move by Shepard.
We've seen Avery Johnson go to the locker room. Jaden Jackson banged up. We haven't seen him back since his injury.
Sanders pulls it out. On the slant, complete, down to the throw to get up. That's Keenan Garber, the starting cornerback for the Wildcats. Nothing. Sanders on the receiver screen, complete. Got a wave of blockers down to the 21-yard line. That's Omarion.
Of injuries, and when you have guys go down on 3 consecutive plays, I can see why you would, if you were the Colorado fans, feel like
Interactive quarterback. Tunnel screen again. This time blown up. Miller with not much room. Sanders might go after one of the new DBs that came in. Gets it off wide open. Shepard dropped it. They come with a blitz this time. Sanders, what a catch! Open, it's Miller. And push. Sanders pulls. Nothing takes the sting out of a drop like a touchdown catch. And the Buffaloes with an impressive drive. 7 plays, 75 in Folsom Field here in Boulder. Colorado with a touchdown on the previous drive. This is going to be returned by Devin Rice. No Travis Hunter in on defense. Giddens, man, that must be jelly because Jam doesn't shake like that. What a... Dropped him like a Kendrick diss track that time. Wow. What a move by Giddens, who continues to pile up the yard.
Kevin Durant, future Hall of Famer.
Saw Cameron earlier. Here's Giddens, who's turning into a big time and consuming that clock. But Shiloh really is the spirit, the backbone of that. Avery Johnson a pass. Backside pressure, and they sack him at the 46. Johnson underneath to Jackson on the move, trying to get to the marker. Let's see where they spotted. It was close.
Leave the game. Good to see him back in and making a play.
Previous play is under further review.
Frustrated with its inability to get off the field. In Kansas State, so far today, 5 of 9.
Giddens on the carry. Falls forward for a yard, maybe 2. Silman Craig making the tackle on the play. Holder. And that's 10. Johnson's going to hand it off to Giddens again. Falls forward for about 2 yards. Sets up a Jackson in motion. Johnson comes back the other way. Giddens dropped it. He dropped it. He was wide open. Tennant from 48 yards out. No doubt. Drills it.